Good morning, writers. Today is Wednesday, May 20th, 2020. We will begin our language arts lesson. Our lesson objective is I can identify the problem and solution in a text. Go ahead and look at the picture on the screen. I want you to think about what are some ways to be a good friend. Yes, you can be a good friend by helping each other, by sharing, by smiling, by playing together. I want you to keep that in mind as you listen to the story. Today, we will be listening to the story, The Rainbow Fish. Ready?
Hello, and welcome to Storyline Online, brought to you by the Screen Actors Guild Foundation. My name is Ernest Borgnine, and we're going to be reading a book today called The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. All right, here we go. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. Oh, beautiful. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. Come on, Rainbow Fish, they would call. Come on and play with us. But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. Rainbow Fish, he called, wait for me. Please, give me one of your shiny scales. They're so wonderful and you have so many. You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are? Cried the Rainbow Fish. Get away from me. Shocked, the little blue fish swam away.
Why do you guys think the rainbow fish is acting like this? Excellent job. Let's continue listening to the story.
You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are? Cried the Rainbow Fish. Get away from me. Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset, he told all his friends of what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me? I can't answer that for you, said the starfish. But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you. The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. And then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. I have been waiting for you, said the octopus, with a deep voice. The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy. I can't, the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink.
Let's stop and think for a little bit. What do you think the rainbow fish is going to do? The octopus just told him to give a blue scale to each of the fish. Do you think he's going to do it? Why? What would you do if you were the fish? Would you give a scale to the other fish? Why or why not? Nice job, readers. Let's continue listening to the story.
Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them? Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale. The rainbow fish wavered. Only one very, very small, shimmery scale. He thought, well, maybe I would miss just one. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away. Yet, he was very happy. Come on, rainbow fish, they called. Come and play with us. Here I come, said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. Isn't that wonderful? That's called The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister.
What a wonderful story. Did you enjoy listening to the story? I sure did. Readers, remember that our focus today was to identify the problem and the solution in the story, just like we did with Enemy Pie. Here is the same chart, but now we're going to think about the rainbow fish. What is this story mostly about? What is the problem in the story? How did the character solve the problem? Here are some pictures to help us get us started. Remember, you are answering 3 questions. What is the story mostly about? What is the problem? And how did the character solve the problem? Go ahead and pause the video. And when you're ready, you can come back and compare your answers to what we wrote. Welcome back, readers. Are you ready to check your work? Remember, it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but it has to be close to what I wrote. What is this story mostly about? Rainbow Fish learns to make friends by sharing what makes him beautiful. What is the problem? At first, Rainbow Fish won't share his beautiful scales, so the other fish don't like him. He is lonely. How did the character solve the problem? Octopus tells Rainbow Fish to give a glittery scale to the other fish. When he does, they become friends. Awesome job, readers. Don't forget to take a picture of your work and send it through Class Dojo. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.